going to be looking at a mix of evenings all around Megaworld, SM City, and this fountain is at Plazuella. This is all during Dinagyang, and we had a really good time. This Plazuella put on a huge show here. There's a band, they've got TV screens to show what's on the stage, and there were absolutely no seats available. We had no idea this was even going on. We just wanted to see what was there, because Plazuella's always got stuff going on. Didn't know it was going to be this. This is huge and very busy, but we were not going to be able to stay because there were no seats. But that's good, because we wanted to wander around and check other things anyway. A lot of activity on the street. We're heading over towards SM City. It was also full and had lots of entertainment. So we kind of hung out here for a little while and decided to go to Megaworld and see what was going on there, which is the main idea, because we wanted to eat dinner at Megaworld and check out there's supposed to be some bands on stage. This is a Friday night, kind of before Dinagyang started. And we came to the Shabu Shabu, did this big soup thing, bought all this fixins, different meats and veggies and such to go into the soup. And it was actually really, really good.
What's your name?
Later.
Oh.
And I need to be able to see. I'm all fogged up now.
I'm sorry, mister. Okay. Oh, you cooked my bunny. I saw the bunny there. Oh,
Yeah, I didn't know there were two of them.
Poor bunny.
The soup actually was really good. We had a good time, but we had to get back across the street because there's live music and we want to go see the bands. Oh yeah, and some little gelatin dessert. It was very nice. Good crowds out all around Megaworld. And there's a couple stages, depends on which direction you want to go. So we went this way and we found a stage. Behind us is another stage. We didn't see who was on it. And we don't know who's on this one either, but they were good. A lot of food places. There were a lot of tables, but we had that big soup dish, which was yummy because we've been wanting to try it. It was a good excuse. We're going to take a break and come back to that. We're jumping ahead to Saturday night for the parade because I want to end this video on a positive note, and this parade is not a positive note. It's a horrible thing to say, but as much as I love Dinagyang, and I'm here filming this every year for 10 years, this is by far the worst planned parade I have ever seen, probably anywhere ever. The entire parade was less than 10 minutes, and that includes over 3 minutes of being stuck in their own traffic. Thousands of people came here to see it, and there were only like half a dozen floats. All the dances, all the performances, all the Dinagyang related stuff was only for people who paid to sit in the grandstands. And there was no grandstand at Megaworld, so there was no reason for any of this to have come here. It was the most bizarre, short parade. Everybody just kind of stood looking at each other when it was over going, "Is that it?" And then we kept waiting for the fireworks. We left at 10:30 at night, and the 9 o'clock fireworks had still not happened. The floats that came by were pretty good. Of course, you got the advertiser cars as well. That's to be expected, and it's not a problem. But we're kind of waiting for, something Dinagyang related, some dancers, some drummers, some costumes, something. They totally dropped the ball on this. It was really, really unfortunate. Robinson's was, this was the highlight. This was the best part of the parade right here. I talked to some other people online, and they were all agreeing that The entire Dinagyang this year, the whole thing, not just the parade, the entire thing was designed around the people that paid for grandstand seats. The street people, the performances, the street party, all that was completely left out, which is something Mascara never does. Mascara in Bacolod, I know I'm loyal to Dinagyang, but Mascara has street party. They have parades. They really put on a show. And I have no idea what happened this year at the Dinagyang. Jollibee comes through, and at first we were confused because Jollibee is usually the end of the parade, you know, like Santa Claus at the Macy's Thanksgiving parade. And this was like, you know, 4-5 floats in, and then it was over. This was it. This was the entire parade. You're seeing it. I cut out the traffic jams. It was under 10 minutes total. And we don't know what the bus was, but I don't think it was part of the parade. It was just there.
1 hour later.
Okay, 50 minutes later, 50 minutes later, 2 more floats came by. One was a Tandawai float, and the other one, I didn't see what it was. There was just the 2 more floats, and then that was it. This is now about 9:45, and there have still been no dancers, no performers, nothing Dinagyang related. And as I said, by 10:30 at night, the 9 o'clock fireworks hadn't happened. Very disappointing. So, back to Friday night. Man, they had this going on. It was a party. It was packed. It was fun. Everybody was dancing, having a good time. You know, there's a lot of good bands here in the Philippines. A lot of cover bands do some really good music. I got to keep it turned down so you can't hear it because, you know, YouTube gets funny about that stuff. But it was really a good time. We hung out here pretty late, partying, dancing, had a great time. People were ready for a good time, but the organizers really let us down this year on the parade and everything downtown. Good news, Sunday, the second day of Dinagyang, is the next video I'm working on, and it was much better. Crazy crowded. Huge crowds, lots of fun. I'll be working on that video next, but we had a great time here on Friday night, and Saturday was as much fun as we could make it. Enjoy your day in paradise.